at Toffee TV. This is the match reaction. Everton 3, Southampton 1. The Blues have won the opening Premier League game of the 21-22 season, and it was absolutely delightful to be back at a packed Goodison Park today. It's you realise once you're there how much you've missed it. Obviously watching games on the telly, especially when there's no crowd in the ground as well, it just isn't for anyone. I think it's just like a really rubbish Netflix show, but to be back at Goodison today is incredible and so enjoyable. And the lads have ended up putting in a good performance and winning the game. Before the game, obviously 5 players missing with COVID issues today. So Ben Godfrey was the one who probably was missing, who would have started the game, I imagine. He wasn't available for Rafael Benitez's selection. But so it was Michael Keane and Mason Holgate who partnered each other at the centre of the Everton defence. I think all the other positions, Seamus Coleman was always going to play right back, Luca Dean, and then into midfield we had Alan and Doucoure in the middle, and then the three rather, just behind Dominic Calvert-Lewin with Richarlison, Demarai Gray and Andros Townsend, and Dom up front on his own. I thought Everton started the game quite well, really. We'd had a shot within the opening couple of minutes, Alan, with a shot from the edge of the box, too close for Alex McCarthy, made a comfortable save. And Everton, some nice football at times, got it into wide areas, put balls in. Dominic Calvert-Lewin flashed a couple of headers over the bar. And it was all going okay, and then a mistake from Michael Keane, under-hit a pass to Mason Holgate. Che Adams reacted brilliantly, slid it through, and Adam Armstrong, on his debut, fired into the roof of the net. And it was a case for 10 minutes of panic stations. We were all, oh yeah, this is what it's like to be back at Goodison. But you know what, we went in behind. It wasn't a great first half. After that, we were a little bit ragged at times. Not in the way we were playing, just in the ideas. There was too many long balls. Looking to Dominic Calvert-Lewin to try to get us out of trouble. Richarlison was booked for diving. And Everton just lost away a little bit towards the end of the first half, and I think at half time, I think the manager would have been pleased to get in and just organise it a little bit better. And he came out for the second half fired up. I thought the crowd stayed with them. They come out fired up for the second half and really put Southampton on the back foot immediately. Richarlison winning a corner straight away, and from that kind of set the tone. And we'd won a succession of corners, and off one of them, Andros Townsend heads it back over the top, and Richarlison fired into the roof of the net to get Everton level. And then after that, Everton took control and were in front with a absolute screamer from Abdoulaye Doucoure. He was fantastic today, and the goal was excellent. Alex Iwobi came on at 1-1. We were looking for that little bit of a push on. I think Andros Townsend was tiring anyway, and we were looking to try and just pick up the pace a little bit. And you know what, Iwobi come on and done quite well today. He really did. It got in the game like you wanted him to, and I think if he just has a bit more belief in what he's doing, he still could be a decent squad player for Everton and, force his way in every now and again. But it's up to him. We've seen little flashes before and it's not worked. So, I think Everton would still move him on if an offer come in. But if he's here, then we need him to do well. And that's what he did do second half. And it was him involved in Doucoure's goal. He done well. Good move down the right. He flicked it back. Doucoure brought it down under control, got it out of his feet, and hit a screamer into the top corner. Absolutely brilliant goal. Exactly what we need from Abdoulaye Doucoure. It's what he used to do for Watford. He used to get half a dozen goals from midfield. And it's, he's done it today for us. Absolutely brilliant to put us 2-1 up in the game. And then Southampton, to their credit, I think had a good 10 minutes after that where they put us under real pressure. Mainly from corners from Ward-Prowse, who we know is fantastic delivery into the penalty area. There was one particularly uncomfortable ball in which Jordan Pickford had to claw away. But Everton broke, and, a good move down the right-hand side, lovely little 1-2, good ball across, and a header from Dominic Calvert-Lewin, diving header. I wish it had just cleanly gone in, but it hit Alex McCarthy and rolled over the line. So it's brilliant news for Everton that Richarlison is off the mark on day one. It's fantastic news that Dominic Calvert-Lewin is off the mark on day one. And a great goal for Doucoure. And Everton could have had the fourth. Another little move, counter-attack and move. Richarlison sliding Alex Iwobi in. He ran onto it and he should have fired it with power at McCarthy. Tried to place it beyond him back into the far corner, and it was a comfortable save for the Southampton keeper. But Everton ultimately have won the first game of the season by 3-1. I thought beforehand Rafael Benitez was introduced, I thought the reception he got was quite good. There was you could hear the odd boo, but listen, each to their own. But I think overall, I think the manager will have been pleased with the reception he's got from the Evertonians, and we all know that we're gonna have to get right behind our football team this season. And if people don't like Rafa Benitez, or for whatever reason, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not sat here telling anybody that they should like him, but what I'm saying is what we do need to do, and we're all part of it. And we proved it again today, that when we're there and when we're noisy like we were today, and we get behind the team responds. You know, there was a little spell in the first half where it'd gone a bit flat, and maybe we needed to get behind the team and kick them on a little bit there, but this certainly wasn't the case in the second half, and it showed what we can bring to the game as well. So I think the manager will be delighted with his reception. At the end of the game, Everton have, won the game by 3-1. They give a little laugh of appreciation just for the people who, haven't been at the game for 18 months and who stuck behind them. And that was good to see as well. But just delighted we've won the opening game. We've got a tough game at Leeds United next week, but it's great to get off the mark with a win. And like I said, delighted that our strikers and Abdoulaye Doucoure is up and running as well. So overall, a good win. Job done. I think one of the little obstacles in the season is always, can you come back when you go behind? And Everton have done that today. Clearly, we need to make sure we don't make any stupid mistakes. We need to get people fit. Back from this COVID thing, get them fit, and ideally we will still bring in 2 or 3 more there. That's the fingers crossed and everything else crossed. There's still over a couple of weeks to go in the transfer window, so hopefully we can strengthen a little bit more as well. But yeah, we've won the game and I'm delighted. My man of the match, Abdoulaye Doucoure, just shades it for me from Richarlison. He was brilliant as well, but I just thought Doucoure was everywhere, particularly second half, and his goal was a key goal to get us in front as well. So he is my man of the match today. That is it for the match reaction. Give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and if you want more videos, join us over on Patreon. Thank you very much for watching. Have a fantastic Saturday night. See you later.